It isn't a GAN test unless at least 3 of the questions don't have answers. Yeah, that sounds about right. I make a lot of mistakes, so sorry.
Mr. Victorine is too cute. Seriously though, I never knew a grown man could have such an adorable face. Oh, well, that's a nice one, so thank you. But I'm not quite sure what it's talking about.
Mr. Rectenwald doesn't have kids because his dad jokes would annihilate them even before they were born? I don't have kids because I'm afraid they'd turn out like you. Jeez.
Tweet. I had so much fun in your class, and I really enjoyed it. However, I would have appreciated it if you told us that the placement of ancien is important, so I didn't tell my former teacher that she was ancient. Well, 2 things. First, is there a chance that I did tell you and that you just forgot? And second, it seems like at least now you've learned the meaning of a faux pas.
Wish Miss Belshue was my second mom because the way she describes her cooking is bussin'. Listen, I am on TikTok enough to know that bussin' is a good thing. And that is absolutely true. My cooking is on fire, but like in a good way, not like I'm burning things.
MV kids are so obsessed with Mr. Victorine that they made him a fan account. Looks like they didn't get enough love in their childhoods. Oof. I hope that wasn't written by a parent, but I am glad to see Monta Vista students using their time productively, not studying for the SATs, not doing homework, and maybe not working on college apps. So thank y'all, I appreciate that.
Mr. Gann has most likely already been told he can't eat in the staff room at lunch because he still looks like a high schooler. That was one time, okay?
Ms. Nava couldn't be a yoga instructor, so she settled for teaching. Have you been in one of my classes? Clearly, I still do both.
No one pulls off a necktie better than Rechtenwald. Except maybe Mr. Pelkey. What? Yeah, oh, it's not about a tie. It's about... Dude, just wait. Necktie. Perfectly tied. Clean collar. Cufflinks. Pelkey doesn't even know what a cufflink is. Even got a little tie chain to hold the tie in place on a windy day. It's not about a necktie, kid. It's about the ensemble. The hair looks good. Glasses are clean. Beard is groomed. It's all a beautiful picture.
MV remodeled the B building because her voice was rapidly breaking down Mr. Hoffman's walls. I mean, Mr. Hoffman is just so lucky that he gets to be right next door to these soothing, dulcet tones of my voice.
Don't know true pain until Mr. Gann asks you, why isn't anyone answering the question? Then ignores the answers in the chat. Well, maybe because your answers in the chat were also wrong. And you can't blame me for trying to get people to verbally say answers. Come on now.
If you didn't know who Ms. Belshue was, you would think she was an influencer based on her Instagram stories and how much she talks about wanting to get sponsored by Diet Coke. Listen, that means you've checked out my Instagram stories. So a little bit of an influence on you there. Also, Diet Coke, DM me. Let's get together. Let's connect. Diet Coke, let's go. I don't need to be paid in money. I just want products.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Very original. Your GPA's probably all wrecked.